I'm very excited to introduce our next guest. Some may know him as Patrick. You may have formerly known him as the Waterman, now famously known here in our local area as the Donut Man, and he joins us live right now. Patrick, welcome into the show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. I'm kind of like going through the motions, but God is good overall. Just have to be tough.
I hear you. Now, Patrick, a lot of people may not really know your entire story. They may just know you from when they're driving down Schillinger's and they see you with donuts there at the light at Airport Boulevard. Tell our listeners a little bit about you. Who is Patrick? Where do you come from?
Well, I'm Patrick Keelen. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised, and I moved down to Alabama in 2005, and I've been in Huntsville, Alabama, for a couple of years, and somehow I just happened to came to come to Mobile, Alabama, and then I just love the atmosphere, so I just decided to stay.
I got you. Now, what got you into the business of selling donuts or waters there at Schillinger's and Airport? How did that come about? What was the idea there?
Well, I was at home and I was trying to figure out what I can do for myself and everything, because I always wanted to be my own entrepreneur. I had the spirit of being an entrepreneur in some type of way. And I've seen somebody selling waters by the interstate and this and that when I was looking up something what I could do. And I said I can probably just go ahead and be the water man. And then 2009, April 23rd, 2009, I decided to go ahead and be the waterman of Mobile, Alabama. I started off on US, I think over there on Moffett, I think US 98, if I'm not mistaken, about where the train track is.
Sure.
And 2 days later, I got arrested for selling waters, which is heartbreaking. I just thought I could exit from being what I was in the past. I used to a while ago sell drugs and stuff, and I just wanted to transition to do something that I can make the city and to make everybody see something in a better place about me. I just try to be in good spirits about what I do for the community,
Sure.
and I just wanted to be a waterman, and I got arrested 2 days later, but I just kept fighting myself to get back out there no matter what, and I just thought it was a good look for the youth and anybody else that wanted to see something positive outside of doing something bad or stealing or begging for change or breaking into people's homes. I just want to show people that it is a willing way from no way.
Yeah. Yeah, and now, I hated that happened to you when you were selling waters, but now it seems like since selling donuts, unless I'm unfamiliar with something that happened, I feel like you've been there for a really long time, right there in that same spot doing the same thing. So have you not had, as many issues recently?
Recently, I did have a lot of issues. I had the police, some of the police officers was, well, I'm going to say one particular. I don't even know who the officer name recently had said. He had told me this is not your corner. You don't own this corner, this and that, because I had called the police the other day because there was some other people trying to come out here on the same side I was while I was, serving donuts and everything. I feel like it was going to be a distraction on me. So I ain't had nothing against what nobody doing around the community or doing around me or whatever it may be. I love everybody. I want everybody at least know that. I love everybody in Mobile. But I just got people reversing that and using that against whatever I do right against me to make it seem like it's not what it is when I love doing what I do. But I've been begging for support for many years. I've been putting a lot of posters on Facebook for many years, and I ain't been getting up a shame and clapback and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and maybe a minimized support. So
Now, I feel like you mentioned that you make posts on Facebook. I feel like every time you make a post, it becomes instantly viral. I feel like everyone that I used to go to high school with, people that I know, I see them commenting on it, sharing it. Have you tried to think of a way to maybe monetize this and become like an internet celebrity? I really think there's potential
it's
here. Like,
funny you said that. It's
yeah,
funny you said that because I had asked people around the city. They said, "Well, help me try to monetize my page." Because I said I needed help. Nobody, not one person, helped me. Everybody said they'd do it, what they was gonna do, and it never, you know, stuck to their word. So I had to say, okay, let me just forget about it. I know I could have do things. I know it's a lot of things I could do to be a viral sensation. I love being a people person. I love to, saying, having positive conversation or even having my own podcast. But it seemed like the city and outside the city don't really want to hear me for real. They turn it to me being the trash, of Mobile, which is sad. But
Yeah.
I love Mobile still regardless. I don't want to have no hate in my heart towards anything because it might be reflecting aim towards me, but I just wish things was in moving in a better direction in people's spirits because it's not good to hold grudges. It's not good to be hateful on purpose, and especially sabotaging people's names and this and that. I know I'm a living legend. I just be treated like like I'm something else, and it's heartbreaking. I've been crying for many days and nights and praying for God to open up a bigger door for me because I know I deserve better.
Yeah, no, for sure. And look, you say you love Mobile, man. Mobile, even though maybe you can't see it all the time because of what certain people say, Mobile loves you too, man. You are a living legend in the city of Mobile. Anyone who has a daily drive on Schillinger's Road, they always see you. You're always there hustling. Everyone knows the donut man. I mean, I was excited to have you answer my text and come be on our show. I mean, we love the donut man here, man. And if we can do anything to help you monetize your online profile, I think like some donut man shirts or some merch or something. I don't know. I feel like that could really make a lot of money.
It can, and then it's all about being connected to the right people, the right connects, because I've been begging for connection. On a lot of posts, I've been begging for support, literally been begging. And it hurts to beg for a man, begging, as a man.
Sure.
And I know I'm supposed to be begging the Lord, but I've been begging, literally begging people for support. And I ain't been getting the support. It led me to being in stages right now that me and my wifey possibly about to be in the streets. That's just how bad it has gotten for my business and everything I do for Mobile.
Now,
It's
with
not nobody else's fault, but
sure.
it just when people stop supporting you, you lose everything.
Right. Now I know you mentioned it lately you've been struggling and you've recently expanded some of the services that you're offering from just selling donuts there at Schillinger Airport to now you're also offering full body massages and deep tissue massages. How did that come up? What was your idea there? And is that helping you find any stability?
To be honest with you, back in '08, I went to Blue Cliff College up here for massage therapy, and I picked up all the skills. To make a long story short, I got in trouble up here in Mobile purposely. I was with somebody at the time, and that person at the time didn't like the fact that we was together. The mama didn't like the fact that her daughter was seeing the black guy. And truthfully, to make a long story short, and I think this is the truth, to make a long story short, they had set me up to get me sent to jail. This was around the year where Michael Jackson had died. And I got sent to jail and everything. The task force had kicked my door in the morning. I was only 2 weeks shy from graduating, and then I was locked up for 16 days. Nobody get me out of jail, and the judge felt some type of way. They allowed me to sign myself out of jail. I never was a troublemaker. And the school, anyway, make a long story short, the school had told me to write a letter why we should let you come back to the school and this and that and everything. I didn't do nothing to the school and nothing like that, but whatever information they told them and everything, they didn't want to accept me back up here at Blue Cliff College. And I've been begging to go back to school, praying, crying. I want to go back to school. I want to get my, license.
Yep.
So after I was not being accepted back into school, I just kept on saying the skills I had picked up from a guy named Russell Holt from massage therapy up there at the time. I got taught everything I know, and I just carried my skills and just started learning over 16 years, and I just ain't got my degree in it, but I'm probably like one of the best in the world. And I put a video up yesterday and everything. I had tons of Mobilians and everybody outside of Mobile shaming me, talk about my wifey on the table, and I thought that was really very past disrespectful.
Yep.
And it makes me want to move out the city, and it's sad. It's very sad.
No, it is. And look, we don't want you to move out the city, Patrick. We definitely don't want that. And I know that. Look, you're out there hustling. You're an entrepreneur. You have an entrepreneurial spirit. And I'll say this: I know that sometimes you probably maybe feel a little slighted or maybe even as far as offended when people are going down Schillinger's and you're there with the donuts and maybe they don't buy donuts. But let me tell you this, Patrick, even if they're not handing money to you out the window, every time people drive by and they see, hey, you know what? There goes the donut man. It means something. You're an icon in this city, man. And I hate that you're feeling so down on yourself, but I think that right now is a great opportunity, even though they're sharing things and it's not in the way you want. I think that you have a great opportunity here to capture this narrative and really make it how you want it. Do you kind of see this opportunity that you have here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to ask you this, Patrick. Have you ever, let's say tomorrow, I'm not going to sell donuts anymore. I don't want to do massage therapy anymore, even though you're one of the best in the world at it. What would you do? Would you ever do just a regular 9 to 5 job? Or does your entrepreneurial spirit burn so loud that you always just have to go out there and do things the Patrick the Donut Man way?
It does burn like the way you said, and it kills me. I cry a lot because I say it's not me. It don't feels like me. But I have tried, and I also had a paint job under some people. It seems like my spirit or something just don't connect right if it don't seem like it's right. But when I've been working amongst people, it seems like I ain't been good enough for them. Or if you work and do your work, and while everybody laughing and lollygagging around, and they might think something about you, because I'm all about when I go to work, I work and everybody else can be working. And then next thing you know, they take their breaks and do whatever, and they be looking at you like, who you think you is, because you're doing your job or whatever it may be, or you might intimidate other workers. But I have worked in the workforce before, and I don't have no problem getting back into it. But honestly, I asked some of the jobs and this and that, and I try to, and I know I hesitate on going back to them, and I took a minute and went back to some of the jobs, and they wouldn't hire me, of course, but I just got back to just doing what I do in my street life and everything for everybody. I have went back to the system, but the system didn't want to hire me up here in Mobile. I know a lot of people want to hire me in Mississippi, but I have to be in Mississippi to work out there and go to school there. I'm able to be accepted in Mississippi as well, but Mobile is not treating me like home, but I have to respect that as well. If people let you go, and the love they have for you let you go, you can't make people love you, and I have to learn how to respect that as a man.
Yeah, hey, those are some true words right there, Patrick. Well, look, man. Before we let you go, I want to let you know we at least Jarrett and I here on Sports Drive, we love you here in Mobile. We love the Donut Man. We think you're an important icon in our city. Before
And I love you too, bro. I love y'all too as well. I love everybody.
Thank you so much, man. Before we let you go and we end the interview, I'm gonna give you an open floor. I'm gonna give you the stage. Promote yourself. Promote all your various businesses that you are currently active in and are a part of, or just yourself. What's the last message you want to get out to the city of Mobile and everyone listening?
Well, I pray for everybody to stay pure-hearted. Have a good heart. Whatever you're looking for, aim for it. Put God first. Always acknowledge God first when you wake up in the morning. And don't forget to do it before you go to sleep at night. Don't wake up angry. Don't go to bed angry. And whatever you want and whatever your future endeavors, go after. If you believe in somebody, or as well as myself, you see me as, make sure you just pretty much practice what you preach and what you say and what you feel about on the ones that you really love. Because sometimes people that love hard might get shortchanged. So I pray for the ones that love hard, love big, and be for real about it. And don't let nobody waste your love time. I promise you I won't. If anything, anybody want to know about me, you can feel free to outreach to me and everything when you see me out here on 312 Schillinger Road in the airport. And God's will, I hope, things been well balanced out, for everybody's heart. So I apologize if I upset anybody in Mobile, Alabama alone. I love everybody. My heart never turns to hate. I might be upset. I might be broken spirited. I might be hurt. but I would never hate anybody, and I never have. That's one thing you would know about me. I'm always going to have a great heart.
Patrick, great stuff. I want to let you know before you go, we have a live app feed here on our show, and we're getting a lot of comments that say,
A lot of love.
Donut Man for mayor. You're getting a lot of love out here, man. Even though the negativity might rise to the top, there's still a lot of people out here that love and support you, man. And we really do appreciate you taking out some time out of your busy schedule to join us here on the show.
Absolutely. I'd like to come up there for real, in person, but y'all just let me know when that time may be.
Hey, yeah. We'll definitely set that up. We'll do a live in-studio interview. We'd love to. As long as you bring the donuts, all right?
Absolutely.
All right. And I think my guy, Jarrett, his shoulders are feeling a little tight, so we might need you to get some of that work done, too.
I would love to. That's my specialty. I make sure I take care of my clients, make sure I take care of everybody with a smile.
All right. Hey, Patrick, thanks so much, man. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the weekend. We'll talk soon.
Got my vote for mayor.
You too. God bless you, and I love y'all, and thank you very much for having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Big shout out to Patrick Keelen, a.k.a. the Donut Man, formerly the Water Man, and soon to be famous as the Massage Man.